It is about 2:30. In half an hour from now, we should be checking out. 15 minutes from that, we're jumping in a cab. And about 2 hours from that, we're jumping into a plane. An hour and a half or two after that, we're getting out of it. And we're in a new city.
Big gas up, boy.
All of us were running on fumes. We ended up sleeping in the airport. Some of us snored in the airport. It was so comfortable. I have never laid down on airport seats and felt so grateful in my life. It was just like heaven lying down on those wretched things.
But tomorrow, I think, is gonna really test us, because tomorrow's gonna be a day where we're gonna hit the highest elevation we've probably all hit ever. I don't think any of us have ever been this tired before in our lives.
Well, it's about 8 a.m. We just arrived in Cusco.
And we slept like, I don't know, what was it?
SOG
an
style,
hour
bro.
in the air, and before that we slept the day before.
Didn't really sleep before that.
This is the spot where altitude sickness kicks in. We had a little taste of it earlier in Quito, but it wasn't the same thing. We're going a lot higher and we're exerting ourselves a lot more than we get in Quito.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. I don't think we're going to go through here, are we? No, we're not actually going through here, are we? Oh, we are. Okay.
Maneuvering you've done to get a 3-point turn.
Right here?
You're making a video?
Oh yeah.
We showed up in town about 8:30 at the airport, got to our hostel around 9 o'clock, and first time I'm able to say this, we all hit the bed so fast. With our luck, we booked a hostel pretty much in the highest point of the well-constructed town without getting into the local houses.
This is a fairly large place. If you look behind me, you're going to see quite obviously that this is no little teeny village in the mountains.
Crossing the street in Cusco. Never safe unless you make a move.
Pretty much every time you get back to the hostel, everyone needs to take 5 and just catch their breath.
Shit. So many stairs. And so many questions as to why.
I didn't feel so bad until I started really walking around, going up some stairs, and my head was hurting. I was so out of breath.
You can definitely feel the altitude in the air.
That is the Sarlacc pit. And you do not want to step in the Sarlacc pit because it goes on forever. And it just happens to be in the middle of the sidewalk.
We had some other significant problems the first day in Cusco, particularly when Kevin plugged in one of our power bars, and following a pop where all the lights went out in the room, the power bar pretty much started smoking.
We set this bad boy up and leave for some dinner, and only to come back to see the power bar has fried out.
We didn't have an ability to utilize our computer to dump data, and that's incredibly critical for continuing our filming of this trip.
What you got so far, that's the trip. Like, let's just assume
guys.
there's no Machu Picchu, no Zon, none of that stuff coming up. That's it. On that note, we better power down because I don't even know if we can charge that battery for that camera anymore.